There's go. It looks like we are live, perhaps. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start anyway. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing today? If you hear any coughing in the background, one of our children is a bit poorly, and yeah, but hopefully I've managed to isolate that so you won't be disturbed by the sounds of sick people. But yeah, how are we all doing today? Are we all good? Are we all terrible? Are we all people? Because we've got to be some combination of the three. I am fucking stuffed because had a big tea and it was delicious. And now I feel bad because I've probably had one more of it than I should have, and then sit down and wonder why I'm fat. Yeah.
It's fine. I've eaten a lot of chocolate.
You've eaten a lot of chocolate. It's okay that I feel bad for eating too much because you've also eaten too much.
Well, I'm eating loads of chocolate because I keep craving smoking.
I don't know which one's worse.
Smoking, probably.
Smoking, probably, yeah. We are all good at the sex. Well, I knew I'd done something right. I've trained you all. Go forth and do good more sex, as long as people want it. It's bad sex if they don't want it, so you don't do that. You're not fat, you're just armored. Yeah, that's what I keep telling my doctor. Greetings. Hi, everyone. Hello. We're getting lots of hellos, and I don't know what. Good morrow. That's just. What the hell is Redbubble? Right.
Do they make stickers?
I don't know. Do they make red bubbles? You just order it and you just get this box in the mail.
I'm having some really bad ideas in my head now.
Why? What?
Period bubbles.
Ah. But it still goes with where I was going with this, where you open it up and now they're just period bubbles. And yeah, just these red bubbles float out of it. How they're stored is a mystery. They have some high-end technology that allows them to have bubbles in a box, transported over large distances and released into your home. They could be spit bubbles, they could be jizz bubbles, they could be anything as long as it's gross. Fucking bubbles. Now, what exactly is a fucking bubble? You too can become seasick with a daily consumption of heavy metals. I mean, I do consume a lot of heavy metal. Once it gets past 6 inches of fat, it would protect you from small arms fire. Now, that's a good reason to get. I'm doing it for self-defense. Eating in self-defense. I mean, you are quite difficult to fight if you're really, really big. And you're certainly one of the greatest ways never to get kidnapped is to overeat. Because yeah, it's just not going to happen now, is it? Not without a forklift.
I just resumed to hear period bubbles. You're welcome.
So that's why I eat too much. It's kidnapping defense. Is your superpower drinking whiskey and judging people? I don't judge people. I judge people's ideas. That's completely different.
Yeah, rules of the internet. Don't randomly click on links that people post. Even doesn't matter what they say. Apparently they have your merch on there when there's only one merch store that we have.
Because yeah, we're not on anything called Redbubble. So as much as I shouldn't click,
don't be clicking on links.
But I mean, yeah. Also, Debunking, you putting links. That's technically using your wrench. Now, maybe you didn't know that, but wrenches are you use it, you lose it. I'm gonna be really fucking nice because I'm not that drunk yet, and say don't do it again because other people can't post links. If you have a special privilege that wrenches give you, don't use them. But if you find merch on, I think I made a T-chip store many moons ago, but it's completely like defunct. But the main merch store is on represent.com/Sir Sick, I think will get you there, or Sir-Sick-Crusader. Anywhere else is not official, and you will be literally just giving money. If you wanted to buy the merch, it'll probably be shit, since they're obviously twats who just take other people's shit and put it on the internet, so it's probably not very good. And and if you are wanting to support the channel, it literally won't do anything of the sort. So that'll be a first, having to like give someone the old legalese. Whether or not they'll fucking listen, I don't know, but it's my fucking brand. I'm gonna search it through Google so that it's more likely to be, because I've heard of Redbubble. So I mean,
I
I'm not
past the gym twice today. That's enough exercise. Watching my sister is a fitness bug. She really is. She's like a disease that exercises.
Your sister is a disease.
Yes.
I'll let her know that.
Yeah. She already knows this. But yeah, and I would sit and watch her exercise. I'm like, God, that's hard work. And I get tired and have a nap.
Need a UK merch store, probably. Oh, it's not actual Sick merch. It's an amazing shirt you should own. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. I mean, let's be fair, though. People do... When you're big enough, some fucker comes along and does your thing. Do I consider myself big enough? I don't know. Do they do it based on how fat you are? But yeah. Do you wear that helmet in bed? Only the one on my penis. It's like a big red button. Of course you're going to click the link. You know it's bullshit, but you must click it. I mean, it is quite tempting to click random links and then go, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have clicked that. It's like when you get a message from the old
You mean when you get like an email and it says, oh no, your Amazon account is going to be disqualified because this, and then you look at the email and it's like HIJ7927.
The one that I keep getting is your Amazon order has been dispatched. One ridiculously expensive like console and like $5,000 worth of TV, and I'm like, okay, but it's all in dollars, and the thing that comes up is like all pictures instead of an actual properly made because I have my my thingy in dark mode, my whatever you call it, my email client is in dark mode, so it's got all this white text, white images that are all broken up by black lines because it's expecting to be on a white page. So yeah. For some reason, I don't fall for that. I mean, the very first time I saw it, I was like, $5,000? Oh, I didn't spend $5,000. And then I was like, oh, this is fake. Okay, fair enough. But the trick is, and most of you should already know this, if you get a suspicious email, if you get an email asking you to do anything from your bank, from Google, from anyone, you go to Google and you fucking type in your website and you go to their link and then you check if anything's going on. What I find really, really creepy is just when, I don't know.
I don't know, you're rambling on now. Ooh.
What?
What do you keep forgetting at the end of your videos?
I don't know, but you better not touch it.
Wrench penance.
Wrench penance, no exception.
Oh, you gotta give him that.
To be fair, I didn't take it away.
I know you didn't, but that's just...
But he is paying his penance. You know, that's cool. That's fair. But yeah, you use it, you lose it. That is the rules. I need to put them somewhere. Like, the rules should... But that would be too much like being official and shit. And considering that I came up with the rules drunk many, many moons ago, I just don't see why I should. I don't mind repeating them. Mostly because everyone's like, you get new people like, what the fuck? I can buy a wrench. And then that's like money for me. I like money. I like money though. Uh,
Well, apparently I sound like Victoria Wood.
Victoria Wood, the comedian.
I don't know what she sounds like, but I don't think she sounds like me.
She doesn't sound like you. But in my head, Victoria Wood. Well, Victoria Wood is someone that my mum really likes.
Is she the one that talks about vaginas all the time?
No, that you're thinking of Jenny Eclair.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Because I do talk about vaginas all the time.
You do, but not in the same sort of, not to the degrees. I'm about to do the big silly. Which one? There are numerous. I just stop at the email wanting me to do anything. I'm like, HMRC. That's Her Majesty's. What is it? Fucking revenue and customs or something like that. That can't be anything important.
Oh my god, Duck Dog.
I've got to pay my taxes. I don't fucking think so.
Read what Duck Dog said.
Oh god, what has Duck Dog said? Is it horrendous? So if you married Mrs. Sick, would that be wench power, for fuck's sake? How can a woman be a comedian? By being...
Over there, not funny.
Yeah, that's the right... There, not funny. Is it? Where's not
Is
funny?
that supposed to be pointing? There, not funny.
I like who's that who's that one that I like? She's a bit older. She always makes me giggle.
Hi, Jenna baby. What's up, girl?
Hello. I got a scam call, googled the number and blocked it. It was apparently an Amazon scam based in Luton. Oh, so it was actually like
A local.
I must have signed up. I think I signed up for something, maybe not, but I remember trying to figure out how the fuck you're welcome. How the fuck what is it called now? Investing. And I was looking around at places and it's like, oh, sign up for this and there's that. And I was just like just firing lots of shots in different directions to try and see if anything would be helpful. And it was one of these things, it looked like a forum, but then you get into it and it says, we've now given your details. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's basically just my number and my email.
But then, like, months later, did you
No, they just call all the fucking time. And I swear to God it's the same woman. It's like, hello, Mr. Sick. We're calling from... And I'm like, boop, every fucking time. The first time they ever called, I'm like, okay. Right, and so we're doing this. Well, I'm not interested in talking to someone. Well, this, that, and the other. Well, I'm not interested in talking to someone. And she kept going and going and going. And I just started laughing. It's like, why are you laughing, sir? I said, because I'm trying to figure out when you're going to get a clue. And then she hung up on me. And, I felt mean. But considering that they've called back like 20 times since, I think I blocked it last time. Because my phone has started being more sort of proactive. Saying, we see that you've hung up on this person instantly about 20 times. Would you like to block them permanently? Yes, fucking please.
Are you interested in investing in a new scam business?
A new scam business. Yeah. I have removed all bad food from the house. It was delicious. Yeah, more is on its way to be removed by me and my dumpster face. Just have a second. Yeah, I have a crap email, and that's what I used. But I don't know. I was being stupid at the time. I guess it just didn't register that I shouldn't be giving out my phone number, but. Live and learn. I have lots of email addresses. I don't know what any of them are, but I do have a lot of them. Your vehicle was found at the Mexican border with blood and cocaine. A warrant has been issued for your arrest. Can be cleared by buying a $500 Amazon gift card. The worst one is like fucking Play Store vouchers. We're going to, you can, like, I don't know. Like, I get that old people don't understand how anything works, but surely, you know what a gift card is.
Thank you, Ford.
Yeah.
69. Nice.
Surely, even if you're very, very old, you understand what a gift card is, and that the fucking government wouldn't want gift cards. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I get it, like, going to Western Union or one of the other sort of... I don't quite understand what it is, but it's like a direct deposit thing where there's no less checks and balances, but the fuck? I wish I could send donations in the form of whiskey. You just have to will it.
Probably get something else other than whiskey if you do that, though.
I mean, if you do it hard enough, you'll definitely get something other than whiskey. Just change the phone number to a local police station 5 times. I feel like I'd get in trouble for that, not them. I'm already in enough trouble with them. I keep going outside and screaming. Why won't you love me? I know what a gift card is, and don't call me Shirley. But isn't your name Shirley?
No.
Or is it Shrilly?
Cheryl.
Western Union is like PayPoint, yeah. It's a thing with seemingly zero oversight. I had some cold caller ask if I was 50 to 65 or older, and I replied no, and he repeated the question twice, and I replied no both times, and he hung up. Like, which part of no didn't you understand, you fucking idiot? Oh, sometimes these old people, they don't really understand the words, and you know that you're a really good person if you're trying to deal with someone who's just doesn't even understand questions.
Just randomly, my dad got some random company phoning him up. I think I was like 12, maybe 13, and I answered the phone. And my dad has a rule about do not answer the phones because no one ever phones him. But I did it anyway, and they were like, "Oh, hello, is your parent there?" And it's like, yeah, they are. And they went, "Oh, so what do you want to be when you grow up?" I went, "A medium." And they went, "What's that?" I went, "You talk to dead people." They went, "Oh, okay."
What do you want to be when I grow up? I want to be a murderer. I remember having a 25-minute long conversation with a conservators, a company that builds conservatories. Probably definitely not the right term for that. A company that wanted to sell me a conservatory. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really interesting. We went through all the things and they went, yeah. And then it's like, okay, so what's your address? And he's like, yeah, it's this, third floor. Third floor? Yeah, it's a flat. So, you didn't tell. You didn't tell us you were in a flat. You didn't fucking ask. Where's my conservatory? They get really fucking mad at you when you do that.
Same thing with solar panels.
Yeah. I'm in a flat. I'm not allowed access to the roof. Can't you just stick them to my door inside? Oh, I just keep them talking. If they're talking to me, they're not scamming someone else. Yeah, exactly. You say, yeah. Oh, one of the other tricks is that, can you just give me a minute? I just need to go do something. You just piss off for 5 minutes and do something else. Come back. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. I just needed to have the biggest shit I've ever had in my life. It really hurt. Fucking hell. Watched enough scam bait videos by people like Lewis and Kitabuga to feel really scared for my older relatives. Yeah. I've seen a few of them, and it's fucking... Like, the scammer video, the scamming the scammer videos are great, and they're really funny and fun. But when you think about exactly what they're doing and why, and it's so fucked up. And the people on the other end of these, they a lot of the time they really justify what they do because, especially from when people are from a poorer country, they're like, oh no, fuck these people. They don't deserve the money that they have, which maybe they don't, but you don't get to decide that. You know, get a fucking real job, for crying out loud. Like, these things are crimes over there. That's why you just, what's really scary is the Hackerman people. How simple the things that they do to just track them down. And, like, they'll just find the local police station and give them a call. Pardon me. A conservatory is an endangered toilet. Yeah, I've never understood the point. Everybody I've ever met who's ever had a conservatory built has used it for about 20 minutes. Because it's far too fucking hot in the summer and it's far too fucking cold in the winter. So it's literally, I've seen it used as storage cupboards for 90% of the people. It's fucking ridiculous. I make up a false name, they use it next time. Really sounds funny if they can't pronounce it properly. Well, you make up like a really, really bizarre name. Oh. I managed to stump one of those I hi with from Microsoft. There's a problem with your internet. Google told us. How did you do that? Wow. My computer's not even connected to the internet. I don't even have an ISP. How are you doing this? What is this witchcraft? Did you give me internet? Did you send me at internet?
The kids are awake.
Of course the kids are awake.
And they're talking bullshit.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Like, what would you do if your feet were on backwards?
So, chat, what would you do if your feet were on backwards? I don't know, would you walk backwards or would you just, like, bend your knees to sort of evenly... I suppose you'd have to sort of lean backwards slightly. I've heard this joke before, Luminous Poo. I don't even have to. Oh, wait, no. I only read half of it. Okay, fine. A midget psychic escaped from prison. A small, medium at large. He laughed, escaping over the wall by a ladder. He was a little condescending.
Oh my god.
It's extended. God damn it. I'm mad now. Hi, Zamiel. You should muzzle the little bastards. I'm not muzzling your children. Duck dog. I would never do that to your kids. The ducks that they are. / dogs. Did I mention the evil duck?
Probably.
I can't remember, but it was still fucking hilarious. We went for 2 walks recently. I know. And each time we just kept here. We walked by a park. And there's this one fucking duck that literally goes... It's fucking hilarious. It sounds so fucking Machiavellian. I absolutely love it. And I swear to God that one of these days we're all going to wake up to the duck dictator. I guess ductator. Who's going to have fucking overthrown the government? The government. You're giving me a heck of a look right now.
Little things make me use a little mind, apparently. There's a duck. Haha, hilarious.
That is not what I fucking said. That isn't even close. All you got out of a duck with a fucking evil laugh was, he's laughing at a duck.
Yeah.
No, not the same fucking thing. You've got to hear this duck's laugh to believe it.
2 walks, steady on.
You what? 2 walks. These were like weeks, maybe even months apart.
We're months apart.
And there was about 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's not months apart. That's half a month.
Exactly. Half a month apart. Caesar is home. I don't get that.
The tale of Sick and the Duck.
The tale of Sick and the ductator. I like it. I mean, I for one welcome our duck overlords. This reminds me of the fuck you lizard in Vietnam who literally says fuck you all day long. I need to see this. I met semi-evil ducks, the cannibalistic ducks of Disneyland, bought a turkey leg and decided to chuck it a piece. Gobbled it right up. And a little friend for the rest of lunch. Jesus Christ. That is a bit horrifying. The duck's taking over. That's That's Daffy, for fuck's sake. Oh, I don't know. I like ducks with evil laughs. I love ducks and teriyaki sauce. You piece of shit. I like them as roasted chicken legs. Chicken legs? They're not chicken legs on a duck. You fucking idiot. But you know what I mean. Drumsticks. There we go. Fight me. Jesus. I'm stuck between the fucking hell.
What?
I don't know.
What the hell are you reading?
Tusk. He's got some drinks. Which would you choose? Yes.
On a habin?
Just get both of them. Fit them both in your hip flask. If they don't both fit, your hip flask isn't big enough. You might need a hip backpack.
How about you just get a 2-litre bottle and just put it in your coat pocket? There you go.
Yeah. 1 or 1,000 sins, you're going to hell. High score? I think I've done a lot more than 1,000 in my lifetime. Pigeons suck. Depends. They're very, very good at pooping on you. It's quite the trick.
Pigeons can't suck, though.
Morning sucks. I mean, yes. I loved that show when I was going. What show? What have I missed? I hate it when I miss things. Oh, Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck. Duckwing Duck. I apologize to no one.
What the fuck?
This is the what the internet usually goes. If you know this, you had an awesome childhood. Which is always hilarious because I'm pretty sure even people who had really fucked up childhoods had TVs.
No, loving parents is a good childhood.
Yeah. Did you have loving parents who were good to you? Then you probably had just if you watched a thing that was there for fucking everybody. I don't think that's how that works. Honestly, that duck at DL probably had a nicer pad than I do. What is... Oh, are we talking about Darkwing Duck again? Anyway, everyone knows that the real show is DuckTales. DuckTales, a woo-hoo, da-da-da-da. Let's get dangerous. What was the other one? I can never remember. Duckula. Count Duckula. There was a fucking stint in the 90s of just duck-based fucking shows. I assume they were all part of the same Duckiverse. But they were... It's the new MCU. The Duck CU, I guess. The question is porn all in the DCU? The Dick Cinematic Universe? It's all based in the same place. It's a place called Earth. Oh, my dad used to beat me to that tune. Jesus fucking Christ, that's dark. Did he do it with the rhythm? I'm sorry, I should not. At least your dad would touch you. He wouldn't even hug me. He used to just push me down. I guess he pushed me down the stairs. Howard the Duck. I never saw anything of that. I don't even know what it is. Like, I do know what it is, but I understand that it was sort of grown up, but not really. It's like fucking Alf. Never understood Alf. I'm sure I watched it and found it funny as a kid because puppet, but I don't think it was like, who was Alf for? And there's a reason that he hasn't come back. Like even the internet doesn't want Alf. Ironically, Mr. Blobby is more popular than Alf, and Mr. Blobby is just this stupid little English nonsense. You're right, baby.
Yeah.
You haven't said anything in ages, and you're making me feel very self-conscious.
I got distracted. I'm watching a woman who's scared of bridges.
And I like this idea. Like, it's not that she's scared to cross them. She like sees the bridge in the distance and has to like cover her face and hide from the bridge. But what if it gets up out of its bridge position and walks towards you on its legs?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, dun, boom, boom, boom. I assume that's not how it works. I assume she's scared to cross bridges.
She was just scared of crossing a bridge, and she ended up pulling up right next to one, and the cops came because you're not supposed to park there.
Because
she's there like shaking, and she's like, I thought I'd be able to do this and go across because I'm going to a friend's wedding. And then she just stopped and panicked, and she had like a kids on face chat.
Right.
She's like, oh, you need to help me do this. And then the cops came, and they're like, it's fine. Like, we'll be right behind you the entire way. So
pushing her.
Yeah.
Okay, boof, boof, boof. Get the fuck across that bridge.
For God's sake, Humperdoo. That's a bridge too far.
I like the idea that she'll be driving along the road.
Is she a fae?
Sick, have I played Metroid Dread? Not only have I played it, I'm near the end. It's really good. I really like it. I'm better at it than some developers, apparently. That whole fucking... Oh, my God. What is he called now? David Jaffe, or Haffy, or whatever the fuck his name is. This game is badly designed because I'm shit at it. Just take the fucking... Like, if he'd have just hit that and gone, oh, fucking hell, I'm so stupid. I should have seen that. It's really obvious. I didn't even realise the bit that guy got stuck on was stuckable. I went straight past it without even realising it was there.
Ah, yes, she's scared of trolls. See, that makes
fucking ridiculous. Maybe she is the troll because they don't like to be on top of bridges. Hadn't thought of that, had me.
Have you ever seen a troll on top of a bridge?
No.
Exactly.
That's a good point. A bridge too far. I know a story about a bridge too far. It's called Bridge Too Far. 2-for-1 bridges. Buy them now.
Buy one, get one free.
We got London Bridge and the other one.
Tower Bridge.
Axiom Verge is an awesome Metroid-like game. I played it. I just bought Axiom Verge 2 on the Epic Game Store because they're giving away vouchers for like £10 off or $10 off. So I got it for like less than half price, even though it's only come out for a few months. So I'll be playing that at some point as well. Love me a good Metroidvania. I actually live in Anaheim, where a movie, A Bridge Too Far, takes place. Are there too far bridges? Are there too many bridges in Anaheim? Or is it just like you're walking down the street and you're like, oh, there's a bridge there, and you cross it, and then you're like, you look in front of you and there's another fucking bridge. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake. So you cross that and you're like, finally, I'm done with all that. Oh, come on. This is a bridge too far. And then everyone jumps out and slaps you with lawsuits because you're not allowed to say that. Trauma left over from her meeting with 3 billy goats. Brr. I've got a bridge. It goes from Manhattan right into a gold mine. Anyone want to buy it? I'm good, thanks. I've got far too many bridges. That would be a too many bridge. That's my sequel.
I think you need
the sequel. Oh no, not more bridges.
I think you need to be abridged.
No. Developers are pedantic, especially about their own stuff. Oh, with the Metroid thing. Well, it's funny that David Jaffe was saying that because his games, the God of War games, he's famous for making, and they're incredibly fucking linear. Not to say they aren't a lot of fun. but they're very, very, very linear. But to call out other people on their games because you got stuck in them just makes you sound like an asshole. Like the whole thing just makes him sound like he's both shit at games and a bit of a cock. So yeah, not a good look. Not a good look. If I were him, I'd be like, you know what? I just kind of suck at it, and maybe I should get good. But he didn't. It's embarrassing, to be honest. It's fucking embarrassing. But if you can't, like it's a whole fucking thing of this channel is to just go, yeah, I was wrong, or I'm stupid, or I've made a mistake. Like I can't understand. Basically, if you're a terrible person, that's someone who admits that they're a fuck up, because everyone is. There's no perfect person. But David Jaffe isn't a terrible person. He's a fucking dipshit, apparently. And if he finally goes, you know what?
Every time you say his last name, you say it different.
Yeah, I don't know how it's fucking pronounced. Jesus.
I haven't seen it, so I can't pronounce it. I don't know how it's written.
It's Jaffe, I think. He burned his bridges with the fans. And we're back to fucking bridges now. We've dovetailed into the bridges and Metroid. Anyway, Metroid Dread is really, really, really good. You should play it if you have a Switch. If you don't, there are other ways of getting it. And yeah, it might be worth it. So sick. Cremation is my only hope for a smoking hot body. I don't know. You could take someone's.
I typed his name into Google, and there's like instantly comes up with pictures of him when he was younger, and then I was like, oh god. And then there's a picture when he's older, and I'm like, he aged like a fine wine. He looks so much better now.
I mean, that's the classic man move. Do you know what? I'm gonna stop being an ugly little turd.
Well, I think it's because he got a beard. You know what I'm like with beards.
A good one for that is probably Steve Jobs, like uber nerd in his younger days. And then, I mean, he doesn't look good, but he looks a lot less awful. I think is the best way to put it. Metroid, a burned bridge too far, Dread. David Hafford edition. It's the version where there's no blockages, no holes, no enemies, no nothing. It's just a big room and a big button at one end of it that just says win. Yeah, people have not been kind, and I can't disagree with them. He pulled a boner and he needs to get over himself. A friend of mine annoyed me with bird puns. Two can play that game. During every cremation, there is a point where the meat is perfectly cooked.
True.
No, I bet it isn't. If you throw heat at it very rapidly, it will burn on the outside before it cooks in the middle.
Medium rare. My favourite type.
Yeah, but it's human's meat. It's not that good.
Apparently, humans taste like pig.
Which
is unsurprising, because we do eat like them.
Well, then you can't medium rare pig. It will kill you.
Will it?
It gives you something. I can't remember what, but...
You can only medium rare cow.
I'm sure there's other things you can medium rare, but like you can't medium rare chicken. And I don't think you can medium rare pig. And if humans are like pig, then you can't medium rare them. You got to cook out all the stupid. That's why you have to slow cook things. I don't think a cremation thing is a slow cooker. I mean, I tried pizza in it, and it just came out as a little disc, a hard disc. Threw it at a local toddler. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Fucking bridges is a crime unless you get the consent. I mean, fair enough. What if someone had written on the bridge, I love it, and like drilled a hole into the bridge? Human meat is very sour, allegedly. Got to put that allegedly in there. Oh, thank you, Commander Darklight. Very, very useful contribution. Always good. So you have to incinerate human flesh. Yes. Humans are surprisingly difficult to cook well. Is this where we're going? Because I'm okay with that. In what situation would you consider eating a fellow humans that doesn't involve life or death? Like, at which point would you just be mad enough to cook someone and eat them?
Apparently, according to this,
What?
This is they asked cannibals that lived in the rainforest about what humans tasted like.
And they were never heard from again.
Humans have the consistency of beef, but they apparently eating them tastes very unique compared to other meats.
Curious about these forest-dwelling cannibals and where they're getting their
a cannibal tribe.
Their jungle cows.
West African tribe in the 1920s was documented in great detail about their cannibal experiences.
Fair enough. They said, "What is it like?" And they said, "Delicious." If you had their consent, would you try human meat? In all seriousness, no. Fucking why?
No.
Why would I do that? I have many other things that I would prefer to eat. You don't know what they have. The kind of person who would consent to having a bit of them chopped off is probably not someone who makes incredibly good life choices.
Yeah, okay. So it's the consistency of beef. He's like a good pork, but a bit rougher and a little bit more bitter. Apparently.
I mean, it depends who they're eating as well. Like, you know,
some other people said it depends on the type where you eat them. Someone said, like, if you, oh my god, something about eating the thighs is like consistency of raw tuna. Whereas the breasts are a lot more greasier, which is unsurprising. They're fat.
Yum.
Oh god, this is making me feel ill.
It's delicious. Come over and stick your face in the pot and smell it. Flipped over.
Why did I look that up? Oh god, I hate myself, don't I?
I don't even know how this came up. Long pig.
My Google search is very varied, so it's nothing different.
What do you reckon spirit science would taste like? Like disappointment.
Oh my god.
Disappointment and stupid.
Do you know what? Do you want to know what I looked up today?
What have you looked up today?
Okay, so what humans taste like.
Yum.
Can you eat pork medium rare?
Okay.
Yaffe pronunciation. Alec Baldwin. Tony Blair. Capesh swords.
Okay. Oh, that's for D&D, isn't it?
No, I wanted to remember what it was. And Hotmail, and then stuff to do with D&D, and that's it.
You search for your Hotmail? What's wrong with you?
I don't have an app for it, so I had to look it up.
I mean, you do. You just don't use it.
Do I?
Yes, you have a Windows computer. It comes with one. It comes with Outlook.
Oh, on the phone.
You can get Outlook app. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's better than the web app.
Probably why I got rid of it, because if it was rubbish, I wouldn't use it.
No, you just don't use things anyway. You're one of those people that's like, I saw how I've always done it. I'm not going to bother learning. That's for losers. I remember one of the Pirate of the Caribbean movies making a reference to Long Pig, and I was the only one who laughed. Yeah, the Alec Baldwin thing. No, thanks. Yeah, that's no.
Yeah, like Capesh sword. I know the Egyptians had a sword, and I couldn't properly remember which one it was. So I was like, "Is it a Capesh sword?" I can't remember, and it was. So there you go.
I can't remember. Wait, yeah, I can. That's how
I can't remember if I'm right. That's what I meant.
I mean, the assumption should always be I'm wrong.
Which is
Let's
why
fix
that's
that.
why I looked it up.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Very happy with that. My mum still Googles to find Yahoo. Oh my God. So she's going to a home when? Mrs. Sick being an old? I mean, she is pretty old. Look at her. She's got to be at least...
Yeah, I am on a watch list now because I looked up about cannibalism and what do humans taste like a medium rare pig.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't typed in how to prepare delicious human's meat. Don't look it up.
No, I didn't put that. I just wanted to know what humans taste like.
It's weird, hooky, loopy shape to the blade.
Oh wait. Me and my D&D group, we had a whole big discussion about the Alec Baldwin thing, and we just ended up having a discussion. Was a very heated argument.
Oh, it won't let you swear. That's bullshit. I have it all set up so that people can swear, and it's just that YouTube doesn't care.
Hey, you're a member for 8 months. Why?
That's a good point.
What was the other one that I missed?
You missed Fanny.
Ah, Fanny. There you go.
Yeah.
He wants me to say it.
You didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, but people like how I say Fanny.
Funny.
Not funny.
Funny.
Fanny.
Fanny.
Oh,
Funani.
Kids.
Funani.
Funani.
Funani. That's funny. Oh my God, that's just going back to me Ali G days. The Punani.
Alec Baldwin. That sounds like a D&D NPC.
A bad time for Alec Baldwin to roll a nat 20. That's horrible.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, I feel sorry for the dude. Like, I don't like Alec Baldwin, but that is not how he was expecting to spend this week. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, but no. I have, I'm going to say I have little to say on the fact that it's just tragic and no thanks. Foony.
Foony?
The cowardly Roger Spur, Mud Fossil University, blocked me for questioning his sanity. Don't worry. Not doxing, he gives his name. Yeah, I was vaguely aware of what his second name was.
Nah, he's just Roger to us.
But he's just Roger my Roger.
Yeah.
Roger my and I'm like, oh, dude. I couldn't not do the video on the rock cocks. I mean, I know that there's like that video did the worst of my videos in quite a while by degrees. But how could I not make a video on rock cocks? Like, it just has to be done. Ah, poor Roger.
Also known as
poor Roger and his 100,000 odd fans.
Also known as sick can't resist a penis.
Yeah, I can't resist a big, gigantic cock. It has to be done. What's going on with Alec Baldwin? I'm trying to remember, but I'm drawing a blank. Fuck's sake. Feel bad for him, but dumb at the same time. Like, I feel worse for the person who did a big dead, I'll be honest. But, yeah. It's not good. It's bad times. Bad time bears. And, yes, the jokes are still funny, but, yeah. Damn, I keep missing your streams. I mean, you're here right now.
Ah, technically you're not missing it.
Yeah, you got 11 whole minutes. Until whether or not I decide to go. How did Rock Dick not your most viewed video? I don't know. There's a lot of people who told me very specifically that they don't like Mud Fossil University ones for various reasons. Mostly because it's all the same, which is true, but that doesn't stop it being funny.
Stuff, though.
I mean, yeah. A lot of people feel really sorry for Bob because he's clearly deranged, which, again, that's most of my content. Most people are a bit deranged. The thing about Roger is he's got so many fucking fans that it has to be covered. Because I'm mostly making fun of the people who believe his shit. Pointing out how easy it is to just pick apart with zero fucking effort or anything. Because he put zero fucking effort in. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, rubbler erection. Rubbler erection. The fuck is a rubbler erection?
Is that a dildo?
Rubbler erection brand dildo. I mean, fair enough. Atheist debunking is all the same too, but people don't seem to mind that. I like to think that I have some original jokes, video to video. I try my best. I usually try and write some sort of spin into each thing and find a new reason to do anything. I'm pretty sure Hans Wormhat is a brilliant troll, but I still enjoy those videos. You should go look at his shit on his channel, like deep dive into his stuff. I don't believe for a second that he's a troll. And if he is, he's a piece of shit.
Very committed.
Like his joke, some of the jokes he's making are like actually genuinely kind of dangerous. Like, yeah, I don't... He's either a troll and a fucking awful human being, or he's just out of his mind and still fairly bad. The rotation of the Earth really makes my day. Unicorns are just emaciated rhinos. I mean, I don't know. I feel like when you lose weight and you have a horn, I don't think the horn becomes incredibly skinny. I don't think that's how that works. I mean, let's crowdfund a rhino so we can starve it and see if it turns into a unicorn.
Oh my god.
What? What's wrong with that? It's science. God's sake. Everyone's always trying to stop me sciencing in incredibly cruel, horrific ways. Just the phrase transvestigation gives it away. Okay, so you think that's a joke, but it isn't. Like, transvestigation, as stupid as that sounds, it isn't a fucking joke. They think that that's real. Not just him, like a lot of people. It's a catchy name. Lots of things have catchy names. That doesn't make it fake. One of the things that drives me a bit mad is being told that XYZ person is fake because it's too stupid. It's like, you really don't understand how fucking dumb people can be. And it's not about having a low intellect. Stupidity is just having incorrect information and poor critical thinking skills, which it is a skill. It's not something that you have to be smart to be able to do. A person I know who has low general intelligence, like I know this for a fact, is also a good critical thinker because they stop and they just take every piece of information they have and they actually spend time with it. Whereas a lot of people, smart, stupid, medium, whatever, will just take whatever they hear at face value or whatever rabbit hole they've fallen down. You know, it's so common. And so, I mean, here's the thing that I like to point out now. So many people said, oh, flat Earth. No one could possibly be that stupid. And yet we've had 2020 and 2021 showing off just how fucking ridiculous a thing people will believe wholeheartedly based on nothing. They don't listen to experts. They don't listen to fucking anyone. They just listen to their little knitting circles. Stupidity isn't about being dumb. It's about getting shitty information. It's about not being able to discern shitty information from good information.
There's also a lot of ego in it.
Oh, so that's one of the biggest problems with getting people out of it. It's why I do what I do the way I do it, because some people with a strong ego, when you explain in a thoughtful way why they're wrong, they take that as an attack. But some people, I've been told multiple times that I've helped people get out of stupid things by just making jokes about it and just showing how simple and easy. And they've laughed at a joke about the thing that they're into, and they're going, "Huh, that was funny." And then there's, many a truth said in jest kind of shit. And I'm not saying that I'm the world's greatest, fuck off. But it's just one of many tools, one of many ways of trying to get people to stop being fucking dumb. Anyway, that's too much seriousness. Anything they might learn could and would contradict their belief, which contradicts all their friend and family. So instead of stepping out of their bubble, they actively stay in it. It does happen, but people can get out. It's just work. Everybody can try and basically just spread good information as best you can. Try and be as right as often as you can. If you see someone saying something wrong, point out why it's wrong.
It is like a fine line between being open-minded and also being skeptical at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's, trying to walk the line between those is difficult for a lot of people, which is why we developed, as humans, we developed critical thinking for that reason.
Skepticism starts with your own beliefs, not with the fucking everyone else. If you can't be skeptical about your own beliefs, then you're doing bad skepticism. So sick and radical the unhallowed night at the same time. I mean, I'm not saying that we're the same person or anything, but I mean, we are both knights. I think that speaks for itself. Oh. Work is too hard. I just want to read Facebook. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that anybody has to do anything. Just that if you want to, then there you go. Just try and be right. Do your best to be right. It's much better to be right than it is to be wrong. And also, you'll be wrong for a short amount of time, and then you just make yourself correct. I mean, you were wrong for infinitely longer before that, but yeah. Critical thought is really is an intentional skill. Yeah, it's something that anybody can do. I genuinely believe anybody can stop doing what I call the big stupid. All you have to do is want to not be wrong anymore. Is to be as right as possible and to stop fucking just assuming. It's the assumption that everyone's out to get you as well, which is compounded by government and bad. Good evening, Thor Rasmussen. Stupidity has nothing. Yeah, exactly. Stupidity is just, yeah. Your fake English accent is terrible. My fake English accent is impeccable. Thank you very much. I have a DHL guy that delivers at my door. He laughs at me wearing masks and refuses the vaccine because he has herbs, also ignores an explanation. I mean, it's just too dumb. I mean, I have a funny feeling that you could probably call up DHL and say, I don't want that person delivering to me anymore because he's a fucking dipshit. I mean, I don't want to get the guy fired, but I also wouldn't want to interact with him if he's fucking actively... Like, what if he starts spitting on your fucking packages, eh? I mean, I already do that to strangers' packages. No, I don't. Sick convinces everyone to fact check themselves. Sick ends up destitute due to no more idiots to make fun of. You say that.
That'll be the day.
That'll be the fucking day. I will be... Do you know what? The world will be just the most amazing fucking futuristic place where no one has to do a day of work ever again and everyone's really happy and having fun and it's just fucking awesome. If that ever happens, I'm not too worried. It's either going to be a great world or I get to continue having this particular job in this particular quote-unquote industry. I'm cool either way. Right.
Yeah.
It is 10 seconds away, and I want to go play more Metroid Dread because someone reminded me it exists and I need to play games. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for coming. Much love, you terrible people. Someone said boobies, 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 and I think that's how we end. Bye, bees.
Bye.